how the application has been done and everything. And once hearing all those, we understood overall India needs a standardization on this problem. So that's what we have been discussing for a long time. So it is high time for us to now standardize the whole renewable energy, because once we have a standardized policy all over India, it is a high time for us to do it now. So because Mr. Ravi has mentioned about Rajasthan, this will come up in all states in very soon, because there have been a lot of people they have invested, and we don't have a transmission capacity to carry that to the next level. Even Tamil Nadu, we have reached to that sustainable state. We can carry only around 15,000 megawatt in that transmission, and we have already everything has been blocked. So once we see that, we need this is a high time for us to standardize the whole renewable energy and power transmission and power generation. So we cannot have this as only a business making area. It is a high time vision for not only Tamil Nadu, whole of India, because it is a high time vision, because without standardizing this, we cannot grow. And without standardizing this, we cannot even daily work, because everything is dependent with this industry, everything is dependent with the power sector, and we need a long-term vision and a long-term vision for next 20, 30 years. It is not like 5 years or 10 years, I put a policy and I put a program, and next 5 years, this technology cannot adopt. See, they have already mentioned, they have installed a turbine in 25 years back and still it is working. So this type of vision we wanted. At least 25, 30 years this generation should work. So we wanted a long-term policy to be set up all over India, and that's what we have started in Tamil Nadu. Once I took over, I have reviewed all the policy of solar and renewable. So we have stopped all the applications. We have started looking on the load assessment wherever there has been approved. You know how the earlier governments and everything worked. So when all of our business people and other sectors they met, they have been slowly mentioning about we need transparency. That is what we also needed, because we also needed transparency between the government and the vendors and the investors and with the people. So everyone need to know what is happening inside the TNEB corporation. Everyone need to know what is happening in the government, and only then the investors will have confidence in investing, and only then the vendors will come and work with us. So all these gaps need to be arrested, and we need a transparent system to be placed. So that is the reason we stopped all the applications which was pending, and we wanted to create a transparent system so that everyone need to know what is happening behind it, which has been lagging or not available in past 15, 20 years. That's what we have been seeing. So we wanted to create a very transparent system, and we are doing a very huge assessment, because at least if India need to standardize, if it might take long time, but at least we will standardize which is in our capacity. We will standardize which is within our control, we will standardize things. So we have started doing a load flow study in all over Tamil Nadu, wherever the investments have been already done in solar, renewable energy, all the areas like Udumkudi, Udumalpet, Thiruvannamalai, wherever the investments has already been done. I have asked to do a detailed load flow study, and wherever it is just blocked by a third party for their business purpose, we have been releasing all those things, and we've been reconsidering all those contracts. Where have been a third party, just they wanted to do, or some third party consultant or broker, he wanted to block some megawatt just to control specific area, that has been already, we are reconsidering those things, and we are doing a detailed assessment on all those areas, because we wanted to make this area very transparent, and we wanted the real investors to come in, and we wanted no other third party or workers to come in and dominate this area. So this is one thing, only then this area will grow. Without growing renewable energy, definitely a state like Tamil Nadu, we need it very badly on this, and we wanted to sustain for next 20, 30 years, and only this investment will serve the purpose. Because you know about thermal and hydel and everything, because constructions itself will take several years, and investments are very huge, and maintenance is more than that. So only renewable energy is the only future, and the state like Tamil Nadu, which has already mentioned 300 days of sunny day and very good wind. So keeping all those resources, definitely we want renewable energy to grow. So that is the only thing when I took over this office. So we did a thorough review, and we wanted this to be revamped, and all the policies, process need to be standardized, and everything need to be transparent for the investors. So that is the reason once I took over, we conducted a vendors and investors meet within a week's time. And initially we thought, we invited some few people, and we thought at least some 50, 60 people might come. So one day before the meeting, it was mentioned like 600 people showed interest. Then I said them change the venue to a bigger venue. Then they changed the venue to Kalavara Agam, where nearly some 1,500 people showed up. And it was very surprised. None of them had such a meeting in last 20-25 years. Because TNAB having a very big unit which is serving nearly 3.5 crore customers had never done an investors and vendors meeting, because like we wanted to show how the new government vision is that and what is the expectation of this new government, and we don't want to, we have to show them, but we have to build a trust on them, mentioning that there is no earlier policy, no irregularities, everything has been thrown out, and this is a new government with a new policy and full transparency will be there, and you can have complete trust on us and you can invest on us. Because Tamil Nadu is already like a growing state in all sectors, and only the policy and the earlier government's policy or previous last 10-15 years policy might not have supported the proper investors. That is there, like everyone moved out of Tamil Nadu. So now it is entirely a different government, and definitely 100% we assure that we'll have it will have a very transparent system, and all the other irregularities has been already eradicated, and very soon we will be launching our applications. So because we wanted to make this, we streamline this only through online and make this as a single vendor system, and no other middle persons come into the system. So that is where very soon we will be launching all the renewable energy applications. Wherever we wanted to invest, definitely it will be a very transparent system. And earlier there have been a lot of stoppages which you have already worked out, and we are setting up a coordination committee also, which can work together, which most of you can be part of this coordination committee, because we wanted to bridge this gap. And I could see like TNAV being a large corporation, and there has been a large gap between the vendors, everyone. We wanted to bridge this gap. So after talking to all the business people and everyone, we wanted to set up a coordination committee, which is already in progress. We are already like working on that, and we'll set up a coordination committee. So